Hello Aries, it is my intention to share with you today the reading that is going to provide you with a map of the first 15 days of February, so that you become aware of the things you will have to you will be facing, and through awareness of those situations you can make better choices. That is my intention. So I thank you for giving me an answer that transcends any kind of language barriers, so that anyone that can be reached is reached, thus allowing me to help you out, because it is my honest intention to give you the best message I can, and if I have the chance to do so, then why not? On this occasion we will try things differently. I will start with the cards flipped upside down. I think it is called like that. I already know the position of the cards, and I already know the cards themselves, but I will do it like this to give some focus. So anyway, past, present, and future, base energy. The moment you see this video is probably the best moment to adapt to the context, to apply this message, alright? So let's go with your past areas. The stage you were in was a very disappointing stage. It was a painful, somewhat painful stage, because this means lack of harmony when it comes to emotional needs. And because it is reversed, it means that you went through a phase that, even though it hurts you, it allowed you to mature, to become wiser, to realize how real life can be or can get. So this was a painful process, but it was meant to bring you closer to maturity, in the sense that you're not so innocent. Now, when it comes to this process, we have the Ten of Cups right to the side, which means that I feel that these conflicts, that the things that made you grow up, so to speak, through a painful lesson, was discord or disconnection from your family or your closest loved ones. So the Ten of Cups reverse tells me that there has been some distance or some disagreements or some difficulties when it comes to family or your closest circle, and you've stepped back, or maybe you even cut off all kinds of communication with them because of these disagreements. It is painful, and especially when you take into account that the way you've been thinking about this, because this is mental, this is your stage, and this is physical. This is the external world, and this is the inner world. And when we had the Fool in your inner world in the past, it means that the way you looked, or your perspective regarding this difficult situation, was that you were not seeing the opportunity behind the crisis. You were feeling in despair somewhat. You were feeling that this was unfair, that you didn't want to go through this. You wanted to either escape, or you were feeling rather miserable. So you were not going with the flow. And the reason why I say you were not seeing the opportunity behind the difficulty is because of your present cards. So when we move to the present, your stage, I see you being fulfilled. I believe that this is the reason why I say opportunity, because even though it was difficult, that process of maturity and that disconnection from your family pushed you in the right direction, so you could go face your goals and find your own inner sense of stability and fulfillment. This is independence, this is self-reliance, so you're basically able to provide for yourself, thus allowing you to reach the end of a cycle and start a new one. Because again, remember that everything ends with beginnings. So the world means that you attain some very important goals in your life, but you are starting a new cycle at the same moment you finished them, you achieved them. So it is a very nice stop, it is a very nice break. Just enjoy the roses, enjoy the smell of your own garden, and enjoy the benefits you have reaped. Enjoy the things you have reached, because I feel that you've had to struggle a fair bit to get where you are, and you have been disappointed a few times as well. Thing is, so this is your stage. You are very fulfilled. If this reading resonates with you, then you are living this right now. You are right where you want to be, on your own, but you're okay. And the way you are feeling this situation is like the Queen of Pentacles, which means that, again, you are satisfied. You are fulfilled with the things you have right now. you are alone again, but you are okay and you are happy because you know you can start anew in the place you are right now. You can sow new seeds, you can plant new things, new projects, so that's great. You are feeling very self-fulfilled right now. However, there are some things in your surroundings that should point you to something that you should face. Now, you don't have all the information. There are some very confusing things going on around at the moment, and things that frankly I think they worry you. We're gonna see the echoes of this moon in the future, but right now, at the moment you're looking at this video, what I can say is that please pay attention to the signs that are around you and in your own intuition, because there are some things that you would be better off, if not studying or analyzing right now, at least getting ready for the impact, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go to the final part of your reading, which is the future. And in the future we have some concerning cards, but I believe I know the reason why it is a good thing you have these. Or at least how to solve them, you know, how to navigate through them. Because the future is very confusing. You have the Page of Swords upside down, and this means that the next stage is a stage that you should know, you should realize it is a stage you should be facing as a student. There are many mistakes you will make. There are many things that you don't have any idea how to do or how to go about them. And I feel that because of your ignorance, which is totally fine, I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying this is a new process, which is in echo with the world. The world tells you that it is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. And this tells you, the Page of Swords, is that you should face the start of this new cycle as a student would, without being afraid of mistakes, realizing that you're gonna fuck up eventually, and that's fine, like you're gonna learn from them. Don't be so dire in your concerns. However, I feel you're not gonna be able to navigate that. You will be totally confused, and this is reinforced by the Ace of Swords reverse, which is on your mental future position. It means that you will really have no clue as to what to do, how to speak, how to communicate effectively, what decisions to make. You will be at a loss of thought. And of course this is very worrisome, because if you don't have clarity in your mind, then it is very difficult to manifest what you want, or at least to understand the lessons you've been given. When it comes to your actions and the way people see you, I feel this is you. I feel this is you acting in a better way, or maybe not being able to give love to people. You're very like reserved, or you're not really sharing. You're not really sharing yourself. You're not really sharing your emotion. And that is making you bitter, because humans are social animals. We love love, you know. Love is what makes you happy. It's what makes us smile, so to speak. And in here I see someone who is refusing to share his love with the other people. This, I feel, is an echo of what happened before in your past. Look, when we go to your base energy, you have the Ten of Swords reversed. And underneath, below the Ten of Swords, we have the Three of Wands reversed as well. The Ten of Swords as your base energy means that what is going to be the primary concern of, or the primary energy in the first 15 days of February is your unwillingness to change a perspective that really needs changing. You really need to do things in a different way. Think things, see things in a different light, but you are not going to be willing to do so. And your unwillingness to change the way you think is going to lead you to being stuck. Three of Wands reversed means that you are not moving forward, you can't find the chances, the opportunities, and you're basically feeling frustrated because you want to go forward, but you cannot find the opening. Well, I did this without even wanting. You have the Ace of Wands underneath the Three of Wands, which means lack of action, or lack of inspired or passionate action. Now, when we have these three cards, and the last one was really unintended, I didn't even know we had the Ace of Wands underneath the Three of Wands, but let's take it into account. If we have the Ten of Swords reversed, the Three of Wands reversed, and the Ace of Wands reversed, it means that the reason why you're not able to find a way to move forward to find an opening and to manifest the things you want to manifest or get to the place you want to be, is because you're not changing the way you see things. You're not changing your mind. You're refusing to look at things from a different perspective. Now, you may ask, what is this perspective I'm refusing? And I feel, when I look at this combination, it is the way you deal with other people. But more so than the way you deal with other people is the way you are when it comes to linking yourself, emotionally connecting yourself with other people. I feel you're closed. I feel that you've been hurt in the past, and I feel that you are at the point now where you say, you're basically, the energy I feel from this card is like, fuck everyone. I don't really want to share myself with anyone. I'm only gonna share myself with the people who deserve me. I don't care about the rest. That's fair. If you want to think like that, that's okay. But thing is, here's the thing. Consider the following. The way I am does not depend on the way others are with me, but rather the way I am depends on the decisions I make when it comes to who I want to be. So the way I act is not really about the other people, it's about who I want to be, who I am myself. I am someone compassionate. I am someone who's gonna share. I can be hurt and it's gonna suck, but that's not gonna modify the way I act, because I am stronger than my circumstances. But here I feel that you're carrying this bitterness or this disillusionment, this disappointment with you, and that is giving you such a heavy weight on your relationships. It is like really killing them before they even start. Also consider the following. Taking into account that Jupiter, the biggest planet, the planet of fortune and wisdom and generosity and all of that, is in Libra. From September or October last year to October this year or November, I feel it is very wise of all of us to understand that there is a current focus on relationships and the way we deal with them. So if you want my advice, I would say, in the future, don't share yourself with others because other people deserve it. Share yourself because you are someone who acts based on love. Not fear, not regrets, not bitterness, but love. And love is ever fresh. Love is new all the time. Love does not have any past. Bitterness does. Love does not depend on the past. Bitterness can only exist with a past. If you started living the moment as it is now, you wouldn't be bitter about anything because there would be nothing to be bitter about. So please change. I'm not trying to teach you anything. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm just saying that what I'm feeling here is that you don't want to change your perspective, and that's going to cost you in the end. You have warning signs right now. There are some things that are telling you what is the right choice, what is the right direction, or the right way to go about things. And the right way is not really to get disconnected from people, but rather to become someone who is able to establish connections with those who want to be with you and accept you for who you are. That is even more important. Act from your heart. Don't let circumstances determine or define who you are as a person. Be strong. You have to reach balance between Aries, which is someone who asserts himself, someone who pushes forward, with Libra, your opposite sign, which is someone who thinks about the other first. The best way to go about that balance is that you, Aries, become someone who is compassionate, Libra. That's the way you meld them, and you would reach such a beautiful balance because you would know how to protect yourself and be nice to others, be kind to others. That is by far one of the best ways you could go about this. Even if you are confused in the future, even if this confusion exists, and I don't think there's a way to modify it because it depends, it's up to you. But even if that stage is confusing, I feel that if you act in a kind manner, you would have so much more benefits than if you told everyone to piss off, basically. But that is your choice. I don't mean to push you, I'm just sharing with you what is here. Anyway, Aries, I hope this reading resonates with you. It is my honest intention to help you out, and if you like the video, I welcome you to subscribe to my channel and to give it a like, a thumbs up to my video and my Facebook page. And of course, if you want any readings, personal readings, you can talk to me through Facebook or my email, which is right in the description, so we can talk about the details of a private session. With that said, I wish you the best, guys. Have a nice week. Take care.